Howdy everyone, it's Check-and-Fall88 and welcome to the Q&A for reaching 500 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I've been joining YouTube for years and it's nice to know that I finally reached a milestone. So doing this Q&A as a special for reaching that. And if you do have any other questions for me besides the three that I will be answering in this video, then comment them below. And depending on how many I get will depend on if I'll make a second part to this or if I will just reply to your comment instead. Let's begin. So the first question I have gotten is from Naddle Ski Daddle. Sorry if I mispronounced your username. They have asked two questions, and the first one is, who's your favorite Danganronpa character? The favorite character would have to be Nagito, and my other two favorites from the other two games would be Kyoko and Kokichi. The second question I got from the same person is, what inspired you to make the Danganronpa with the Will Decides Our Fate series? I saw a video on my YouTube recommended pop-up that was Danganronpa with the Will Decides Our Fate. I watched it and it was interesting, so I decided to do my own. At first, I was just going to have it written down on a Google Doc with the results, but after doing it, I decided that it would be interesting to make a video out of it, so I did that. Those videos are my most popular videos on my channel, so I'm glad that I did decide to actually make a video out of it. The third question I got is from Doll Exists Though. I might have mispronounced that first part of the username, so I apologize. Anyways, they asked, if you could choose one Danganronpa character to live with, who are you choosing? I would have to go with Chiaki. I just feel like me and her would get along well and easily bond over video games. Yeah, there's not really much to say about that, but yeah, Chiaki would be who I would want to live with. As I was recording this video, I got 3 more questions from the same person as the last question, and the first one out of this bunch is, how do you make videos and do you have any tips for others who want to start? I record my videos in OBS and I edit them in Mobile Video Editor. To be honest, I don't know how to explain how I make my own videos. I'm just not sure how to go about talking about that. I could maybe make a tutorial video depending on what type of video you're interested in seeing how I make, like maybe my Wilson videos. Maybe I could do another one of those and show the process of how I made them. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. As for tips for how to start, personally, I would say just make whatever type of videos you want to make. If you want to make gaming videos, go for it. If you want to make voice acting videos, go for it. If you just want to, do ranting, go for it. Just do whatever you want to do. Personally, I started out with creepypasta summoning videos. Yeah, that. And don't even try to find them. They are unlisted. A lot of my older videos are unlisted, actually. I would make whatever you want to make, even if it's creepypasta summoning videos. As for recording software, I would use what I use, OBS. It can be a little confusing to use at first, but once you get used to it, you'll be fine. And as for a editing software, if you want something simple to start out with, I would use Movie Maker. It's what I used until I moved to what I use now. And I don't really have any other tips for you. It's like I said, make whatever you want to make. And if you don't get any views, you don't get any views. There's tons of videos being uploaded every day. It probably will be hard to get noticed at first. If you work hard enough and you consistently upload, I'd say you'll probably get found eventually. Moving on to the next question, who is, in your opinion, the worst Danganronpa character and why? This is a hard question. I do have characters that I don't like, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're bad characters. Example, from Goodbye to Stare, my least favorite out of them is Terror, but I wouldn't say he's a bad character. I just don't like him. Am I allowed to say the Monocubs as an answer? I'm not really a fan of them. Let's be honest, they can be annoying. The only one out of them that I actually like is Monodam. I don't know if that counts or if you want it to be one of the 48 students. I'm gonna have to go with that as my answer. The Monocubs, except Monodam. The reason, well, like I said, they're annoying. Especially during class trials. I feel like they're unnecessary. Like, do we really need them? You could also say that about Monomi, but there's a part of me that actually likes her in a way. Moving on to the final question, it is, what Danganronpa characters do you think you could beat in a fight? I guess we'll just go by each game, starting with Trigger Happy Havoc. Just as a quick note, I'm not very strong. There's probably not a lot that I'd be able to beat, but the first one I would have to say, which I don't really want to say probably would happen, is Chihiro. I know, poor Chihiro. I'd probably be able to beat him in a fight. I would definitely feel bad afterwards. The second and final character for Trigger Happy Havoc would probably be Sayaka. I do feel like as long as she doesn't have a weapon, I could probably beat her. Moving on to Goodbye to Stare, the first one would be Monomi. If she does count for this question, then I will be able to beat her. Moving on to the second character, I do also hate to say this character that I could beat in a fight, but it's Chiaki. I wouldn't be able to beat her in a video game, but in a physical fight, I probably could. The final character for Goodbye to Stare would be Hiyoko. I don't really have much to say about it, but I do feel like I could beat her. Finally, moving on to Killing Harmony, aka B3. The first characters clumped together would be the Monocubs. As long as they can't use Exisals, then I should be able to beat them. The next character would be Angie. As long as she doesn't, pull anything with a Chua, I feel like I could beat her. Moving on to the final character, it's Himiko. As long as she doesn't use her magic to make it a fair fight, I could beat her. As for all the other characters, either I feel like we'd be on equal footing, so it could go either way, or everyone else is just too strong. If you made it this far in the video, here is a bonus image about that trend that's going on, filling this out. You can pause the video and look at it if you want to, you don't have to. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and remember to stay determined. Goodbye, guys. With